What's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical, average American here today to react and learn about the French Foreign Legion, which, to be honest, I've never heard of before, but it says here that they are actually an elite branch of the French army that has an extremely brutal selection process as well. So, okay. Sounds pretty like badass, really. So, today I want to check out this video here by Special Forces TV and learn more about this. So, let's take a look.
Men from over 140 countries, 5 years, no questions asked, a second chance, earned, not given. This is...
What? What does that mean? Huh? What did they just say?
Men from over 140 countries.
Men from over 140 countries? I thought this was French. I thought this was one country. There's a military made up of multiple countries? Not just multiple countries, over 100? How does that work? What is this? I've never heard of anything like this.
5 years, no questions asked.
What do you mean? What does that mean? What are you getting yourself into? 5 years? Like you have to commit 5 years if you join? No questions asked. What do you, not a single question? Or I don't know, maybe you got to go on YouTube and watch a video about it before you sign up, because you're not allowed to ask any questions, I guess. But I don't know if that's supposed to be for dramatic purposes, but whether it is or isn't, this whole situation, this French Foreign Legion, seems very dramatic and kind of confusing, actually.
A second chance, earned, not given. This is the French Foreign Legion. Feared, respected, and often misunderstood, the Legion isn't a mercenary force or a last refuge for criminals. It's a professional fighting arm of the French army, built...
Why are they saying that? Is that something that people think? So you can join this French Foreign Legion. So this is a part of the French military, but you can be from anywhere, I guess? Sounds like it. It's not for mercenaries or refugees, or is that like a stigma that it has or something? Because like here in the United States, there can sometimes be like a stigma attached to joining the military. I think joining the military is very noble and very brave, but there are people who think like, oh, they're joining the military because they got nothing else going for them. There's nothing else they're really good at or that they can do. It's like a last resort because it's dangerous. But you know, no matter what you think about all that stuff, this obviously has some kind of reputation or something that I don't know about.
Built on discipline, loyalty, and absolute commitment.
Okay.
The French Foreign Legion was created in 1831 by King Louis Philippe, allowing foreign nationals to serve France at a time when Europe was in constant conflict.
Oh. Suddenly this makes so much more sense. Because this, to me, if this was like a modern, something that was made recently, that would be very surprising to me, because that sounds logistically very difficult to enlist people who aren't even citizens of your own country, right? If hundreds of different countries are eligible to join this French part of the military, the French Foreign Legion, I think the reasoning this exists is largely because it's from 200 years ago by King Louis Philippe, 1831. Okay.
Leap, allowing foreign nationals to serve France at a time when Europe was in constant conflict. Today, it remains a full military branch of the French army, operating under French command, law, and doctrine.
Really?
What makes the Legion unique isn't where its soldiers come from, it's what they become. Nationality disappears, the Legion becomes your identity. Its symbol, the 7 flame grenade, represents
What?
sacrifice and honor.
Oh my god, this is badass. This is something else. I didn't know about all this. The symbol is cool. The idea behind it is cool. Like I don't know. It'd be interesting to like see what kind of people end up joining the French Foreign Legion cuz I've never heard of something like this. Where the soldiers can come from all different backgrounds and cultures. What if you don't speak French? Isn't that make it? Yeah, I can't help but think about like, isn't this kind of difficult to do?
Your identity. Its symbol, the seven flame grenade, represents sacrifice and honor, while the Legion's green and red flag reflects a shared history forged through hardship and combat.
I guess a big part of this is like you're joining this French Foreign Legion and you're kind of leaving your old identity behind a little bit if you're adopting. Are you adopting like a French sort of nationality, or because this is part of the French military, but they make it seem almost like something bigger than that? How to
There's
join.
only one way to join the French Foreign Legion. You physically travel to mainland France and walk into a Legion recruiting center. No online applications, no recruiters abroad. Recruitment runs every single day, all year round.
It's funny because that already right there, as silly as it sounds, makes, I think, the people who are interested, it makes sure that the people who show up for recruitment are serious. Like there's something to be said with, if you can just apply for this thing, like on your sitting in your chair on your computer, like eating Doritos, you know, you can apply online. It's not quite this. If you have to go and travel all the way to France and find this recruitment center and go in person and sign up with a physical pen, or it shows that you're quite serious. And I think that's on purpose. I think they want people like that.
Applicants can come from anywhere in the world. To be eligible, you must be male, age 17 and a half to 39 and a half, have valid identification, not be wanted by Interpol, be physically fit with a BMI between 18 and 30, and
I could join this. I could join the French Foreign Legion. I'm probably not going to do that, but I fit this criteria. Not be except I hope I'm not wanted.
And here's what the Legion doesn't care about: your nationality, your religion, your education, your language, your background. The Legion doesn't ask who you were, only whether you can endure.
I mean, there's something kind of amazing about this. There's something really cool that this even exists, where people from all over the world have a place to go. I don't know if people do this because it's kind of like a career choice, or because of the reputation, or if it's a last resort. I don't know. I really don't know. But it seems very intense. But it's cool that this exists, where people from any background can join this military force. This is extremely unique. I did not know this was possible. Selection.
The entire selection process lasts around 3 weeks. During this time, recruits are given free accommodation, food, and clothing while being assessed. Testing includes medical screening, physical fitness tests, IQ and psychometric assessments, interviews designed to test motivation and mental resilience.
Oh my God.
The focus isn't raw strength, it's discipline, obedience, and the ability to function under pressure.
Oh my God, this is intense. It's not easy to get into this either. It's open. It's interesting because it's like the most open application in the world as far as military goes. Literally, well, you have to be male in between like 19 and 39 or something, and physically fit, and there are some things, you have some criteria you have to meet, but it's open to the world who fall under those specifications. But that doesn't mean it's easy to join.
If accepted, recruits sign a mandatory 5-year contract. Once you're in, there is no easy way out.
5? This is quite a commitment. What are you signing your life away to do? Exactly. Like, I assume just be like part of this French military unit, but it's like, there's something kind of like mysterious or extra about this. Like, what do they do? Because this is a very unique unit. pay?
As of 2025, a new Legionnaire earns around 1,600 euros per month, with additional pay through rank progression, deployments, and specialist roles. But the Legion
Okay.
isn't just about wages, it's about values. Every Legionnaire lives by a code built on honor, fidelity, comradeship, discipline, courage. The Legion offers structure, purpose, and belonging, but demands total commitment in return.
This is so interesting because these values are almost extra important because if you're joining the military of your own country and fighting for your own country, your own flag, there's inherently built in to you is loyalty for your nationality and your people. This is like people from all over the world who have to come and agree to a loyalty and a discipline and to work under this new flag, basically, to adopt this new life almost. So that requires like an extra leap of, loyalty, I would say, which is very interesting. Structure.
Today, the French Foreign Legion numbers approximately 8,000 to 10,000 soldiers. It consists of the Foreign Legion Command, the Foreign Legion Recruiting Group, the 1st Foreign Regiment responsible for administration and tradition, the 4th
Okay.
Foreign Regiment which handles training. It's
Wow. This is a lot, honestly, bigger than I thought. They said there could be up to 10,000, 4 different units within it.
Its combat and operational units include the 2nd Foreign Parachute Regiment, the Legion's elite airborne force, the 2nd Foreign Infantry Regiment, a mechanized combat unit,
Okay.
the 3rd Foreign Infantry Regiment specializing in jungle warfare in French Guiana, the 13th Demi Brigade, an
God.
expeditionary infantry unit, the 1st
There's way more to this. Cavalry? Cavalry? Like with horses? They're in the jungle? What?
1st Foreign Cavalry Regiment, providing armored reconnaissance, the 1st and 2nd Foreign Engineer Regiments, and the
Oh.
5th Foreign Regiment, maintaining overseas presence in the Indian Ocean. The
Dang.
Legion is designed for rapid deployment and expeditionary warfare anywhere France needs it.
This is like France's special, like, super super soldier unit or something. This is I'd like to see what their training looks like. They had some clips there of them like basically like wrestling each other to the ground in the dirt in the jungle or something. This is obviously pretty intense. And how is this like distinct from like the other parts of the French military? I wonder.
From 2013 to 2016, the Legion deployed to the Central African Republic under Operation Sangaris, intervening to stop mass violence and protect civilians. Since
Okay.
2014, Legionnaires have operated across the Sahel region under Operation Barkhane, conducting counter-terrorism operations and training regional forces in some of the harshest conditions on Earth.
Is that what it is? The French Foreign Legion is made up of foreigners, as is the name, but also they go to foreign places in the world where maybe the other parts of the French military are more domestic in France, and this is more of a worldwide, especially if the soldiers in this unit probably speak all sorts of different languages and know about the different cultures, and that could be extremely useful. I didn't think about that. When you join this, you have to kind of pledge yourself to France, obviously, and agree to fight for them. But France then also gets like the benefit of your experience of wherever you come from as well.
The French Foreign Legion remains one of the most demanding military institutions in the world, a place where your past doesn't define you, but your endurance does. In the Legion, identity isn't given, it's earned.
Is that it? Wow. I mean, it's still like all a bit mysterious to me. They didn't go into like a huge amount of detail, but even just understanding the story of how this started and who these people are and how this is a military regiment that's open to the world if you go apply in France, and it's super hard to get into, and This is the most unique military group I've ever heard of, for sure. That's amazing that this exists. It's actually really cool. So I'm really glad I took a look at this. I had no idea. That's amazing, actually. So, anyway, if you enjoyed this, feel free to give this video a like or leave a comment with your thoughts. If you know anything about the French Foreign Legion, that'd be cool to hear about. And if you're interested in more videos like this, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching and see you next time.